Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Good morning, Candace, my beautiful. Are you supposed to be at work? Or what time do you go to work? I was supposed to be live 15 minutes ago, so I know everybody is probably upset. So they're going to make me wait till they come back in. I know you're here, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad you're here because you normally don't come in. So, are you off today? Just a tad bit slow. Are you a tad bit slow today, Candace? Oh, okay, good. So I do have you today. What are the kids doing? It's 7 o'clock. Are you doing school today? Look, woman, I'm gonna need you to send me them things like ASAP. Even if you gotta put one per, like put it in a sock and roll it up and make it like a little crayon basket or something, and I'll send you everything back. But I need them thingies. I am going nuts. It's only been a year now that you promised them to me. Oh, cool. I'm gonna wait till let's see what time it is. Do you have plenty of time today? Yeah. But do you have plenty of time today so you can stay in here and actually participate for a little bit? Oh, cool. Here. That just makes it so much darker. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I've missed you so damn much, woman. No, that's probably gonna get clipped now talking about, oh look, now Sherman lesbian. God, these are ratchet on here. So grab that link and come up and talk. You don't have to show your face. You can calm down. All right, Royal, stop stealing my shit. Yes, you click the blue link. And then it'll bring you to another page. Since you're on your phone, it just will attach it to it. But it'll bring you to another page and just follow directions. Trying to get Heart of Gold in here. I think she got lost. On 2 minutes. There is.
So I can stay muted for a little bit, right? Because these kids are loud.
Yeah, if you need to be muted, you can mute. Go outside and drink you a cup of coffee. Tell the kids to stay the hell inside. Tell them I said stay inside. No, don't tell them I said, because then they're definitely going to come outside. All right, I'm going to, what time is it? So I'm going to wait for the 10-minute mark and then start talking whether or not anybody else comes in. Because I've got some questions about this new case. It's driving me fucking nuts. Are you still muted?
I am. I'm right here, love.
Okay, because you didn't say nothing, so I was like, wait a minute, am I still alone? Look, bitch, quit trying to take my shit.
You're never alone. I'm always watching.
That's true. My stalker in disguise. These damn YouTube streets are so fucking congested with bullshit anymore. It's just driving me nuts. I thought our other apps were bad. Oh my gosh. The shit that goes on this damn app is so ugh. I would never suggest anybody try to do this. I really don't, because I get migraines daily from trying to do this shit. But I don't allow what other creators to say about me fuck with me either, though. You know.
Have you had bullshit like that in your room, though?
Not in my room. When I go into somebody else's room, they don't. They'll just come in here and watch. They don't say shit. They'll sit there and be like unregistered. You know, remember how we had unregistered? So yeah, they'll come in here and just sit there, and unless they talk, you don't even know they're in here. Well, you know they're there, but you don't know who it is unless they talk. It just says you got this many people in, and when you know that you only have like 5 or 6 talking, and then there's still like 10 sitting on the sideline, they're just sitting there listening. So majority of them are different, not necessarily different creators, but subs of the different creators. Because 9 out of 10 times that if if you don't like somebody, your subs usually follow in your lead if it's good enough reason. Good morning, Kimmy. How are you doing, love? Um, so 9 out of 10 times they're going to follow your lead, which I'm glad none of my subs do. I'm so glad that they have their own mind. They know I don't care who they talk to, who they go follow, anything like that. If I'm talking about something or something's being said in my live, like it's none of nobody else's business if they're not in here to listen to it. But on that note, that's when people go and start clipping parts of your live and taking like one phrase, what you said, and taking it out of context and flipping it to their narrative, which pisses me off too. I am great, love. I'm just kind of confused with the Kylie Riley case. But otherwise I'm great. But yeah, like it's just ridiculous. I'm like, well, this is supposed to, thank God, I don't belong to the true crime community. I do cover true crime. I just do not belong to that community. I am people in blogs community. Thank Lord. Like, I just never wanted to be part of that community. But with that being said, I don't think half the people that are covering the true crime community that go live are really true crime, because they're more about other creators and what they're doing and what their life is, and rather than the case at hand. And I've noticed it as well as a couple other creators mentioning it. Like they'll put somebody like, say, Summer or Kylie's name in their title, but when they come in, not one thing is mentioned about either one of them. And then if somebody goes to mention something about them, they're quickly hushed up and change the subject. So it's like, why even put their name out there if you're not going to talk about them? Now, I intend to talk about Kylie. I really do, but I'm trying to see if I can get a few more people in here. But if not, that's fine. I will talk with whoever's in here with me at that time.
I agree with Kimmy Craig, though. I really don't know much about the Kylie case either.
And you know what? It hasn't even been a month yet. This case is not even a month old yet. But so much stuff with this case just doesn't make sense to me. Like, okay, so she's a 16-year-old girl that went to a goodbye senior party, which doesn't make any sense considering school got out months ago. So I guess it was like a goodbye seniors, hello freshman college, type party. Because there was a bunch of kids from probably the age 16 up to like 20 something, maybe older. There was older people at this party. And well, okay, so that's if there really was a party. I don't know how much of this case I believe. Like, I really don't. That's why I didn't want to get involved in it. But my mods would not just stop. They had to keep talking about it to where I knew I was going to be like, okay, I want to talk about it now. Y'all are very good at conspiring against me. But, so she was 16 years old and she disappeared. She last text to her mom was at like 11:30. She said, I'm leaving the party in 45 minutes. And her mom was like, okay, I love you. Be careful. Wake me up when you get home. Well, at this party, her friend Sammy, supposedly her friend Sammy, supposed to be one of her best friends, but she didn't really know this girl. She just, within the last few months, started even hanging out with her. So, they didn't have, like, her and this girl Megs and this girl Kate didn't really have much emotion while they were talking about Kylie being missing. Like, I don't know. Just some of the things they said was in past tense. Like, really no emotions at all. The mom had the most emotions. To me, looking at them, it didn't look like they were real. if you can understand that. But so the LE law enforcement and FBI and all these other people and agencies and shit searched this campground where the party was supposed to be held, where there was 200 to 300 kids at, or whatever people at. Now the campground itself, the people that keep the records or whatever, said there was 2 parties there. Now when I called, they said there was 4 campsites for 1 party. They were all rented from the same person. And you have to be 21 to rent these campgrounds, she said. And I was like, okay, well, how many people per campsite if it's a group site? She said no more than 20, maybe 30 at the most per site. So if that's the case, 20, 30 people per site, there's 4 sites. So if we did what? 20? I'm so bad at math, y'all. 20 times 4, that's 80 people, right? And
that's a lot of people per campsite, though.
And 120 if you do 30. But there was 200 people. That's the kids that are either leaving high school to college or whatever. I don't know how or what the party was really about, if there really was a party. Because if you look at the pictures, nobody that is even pertaining to the case, like Kylie herself, her friend Sammy, Meg said she rode with Kylie to this party, but left 10 minutes later with her boyfriend. Why would you leave if you wanted to go to this party? Sammy said she was with her practically the majority of the night. They were drinking out of the same, whatever Kylie drank, Sammy drank, and then said that Kylie was too drunk by the end of the night to drive her home, so she got a ride with somebody else. Mentioned who the other person, but just kept saying. And then one of her things she did slip up and say, well, I was driving. When I was driving, then she stopped. She said when I was riding in the passenger seat. So it's like there's a lot of miscommunication, or there's a lot of wording shit wrong. Like I don't know how much of it I believe now. Like after watching everything again from the beginning to up to yesterday, and then watching Ryan Upchurch's videos, and he makes a lot of sense in a lot of his videos. He really does. I'm not a big Ryan Upchurch fan, never have been, but he does make a little good points in some of his videos. God help me for saying that, but I got to give credit where credit is due, and he does a lot of research on it. Good morning, Kimmy.
Dippy, what I noticed too was there was a lot of kids.
Yes.
And that's a lot of kids to keep watching other kids, And for those people.
Here's another thing the campground lady told me. There was only 2 park rangers on that night. 2 for
oh my God,
over 200 candidates. 2.
That's not enough. Like
that's crazy.
To watch
if you knew you had that many group campsites alone rented out, you should have more than 2.
Yeah, at least just to watch the area, never mind to know what they're drinking, the under 8. Like your age limit is 21. Ours is 19. So like to watch who's doing what, where, when, and why, like it's always the 5 W's, eh?
Where,
Who, what, where, when, and why.
It's crazy.
That's a lot of kids.
Yeah. And then
all those pictures that some of the pictures kids, yeah. and
Crazy.
it looked like they were in bunches. Like, didn't
Yeah,
you
well,
notice that
I
as
can see
well?
that part. I can see that because like parties that I've been to, I remember like you got this group over here and you got that group over there, and but we were all at the same party, but we all broke up into our own little groups, and then you had certain ones that would just float around to each group, like me. Like I don't hang out
Yeah,
with just one type of person.
like you.
I'm friends with
A
everybody.
Scorpio.
Yeah, I'm like a social butterfly. So like I like talking to other people. I like, you know, it's just it's very, very weird, very, very crazy. It's like you really don't
Yeah,
know
well,
if I mean so now I want to okay, so Placer County said that they are no longer in charge of this investigation. It is now Nevada County's investigation because the car and the body were found in Nevada County. But she lives in Placer County, so I can understand where they gave it up. But
so
why did they not?
was the car?
Why? Okay, so this is my question though. They said they checked the water the next morning after they got the thing. They went out there and checked. Was there no tire tracks on that beach? How did that car get to where it's at? Because I'm sorry, there is no
Yeah,
way that current took that car from the boat dock all the way down to the beach area. It wasn't
yeah.
that much of a current. Plus, it wasn't that deep.
Wow.
So it makes you think, like, it's only 14 foot deep. Like, and if it went any deeper than that, the car would have never went back up a hill. It's going to rest in the lower entry. So it just doesn't make any sense. Like, you didn't see the tire tracks going into the water the very next day. Did somebody go out there and mess up the whole beach so you didn't have no tire tracks on it? Which could be a
Yeah,
possibility. But, and then you got to look at the car. When they pulled the car out, the back driver's side window was down. The front driver's side window was broke. The mirror was broke on the driver's side. And then there was a dent in the door right not too far away from the driver's side mirror. So
that's
when the
like
car goes
somebody
into the
was
water,
looking
it
at
doesn't
the
break
door to try
windows.
to get at her.
Huh?
Doesn't it sound like if that's where there was that damage, a broken window on the driver's side and the dent on the door, it sounds like she was hiding in the car and somebody was trying to break in to get at her. That
Or
would be my.
she could have, been drinking or whatever drugs she did that night. Could have just passed out in the back seat of the car and nobody realized she was there. And then when
Oh,
they,
yeah.
maybe they were trying to break into the car and then she popped up or something. I don't know. But I want to know how did the car and her get in the lake?
Yeah. It's okay. Who did it and why did they do it? And, well, when it happened.
Why didn't the sheriff's department or whoever checked the lake find this
Why
car
didn't,
before CWP?
yeah,
Like, do they have something to
because,
do with it? Is it fake? Is it real? You know,
okay, who's covering up what? It sounds like a
exactly.
cover up of something,
So, like, if you watch, I
you
mean, I
know.
don't know if you like Ryan Upchurch. I know he's not very likable.
Yeah,
But
his.
the
Yeah.
Kylie Rock, if you watch from the first video to his video from this morning, you'll see why I'm kind of sketchy on it. Like, he comes through with a lot of great points. And just like Summer's case, people inserted themselves into the case.
Yep.
Why?
Too many.
Did you want that 15 minutes of fame? Did you not
Yeah.
realize that it was reaching as many people as you want? I don't know. Is it done just for the money? I don't know what I understand.
Maybe.
And
Wait, the
why
only
does it,
two camp. guys watching the campground. That's even more suspicious, you know?
Yeah, like I can understand if you had just single campers, single family camp campsite, but you yourself told me you had two parties that night. And she's like, well, we couldn't really say there were parties. We just had a lot of sites. And I was like, okay, so, but one person rented out four sites. And she's
Yeah.
like, well, I figured it might have been like a family reunion. I said, regardless, I was like, four campsites. And then that Spanish party rent out one of them. Like, you cannot tell me that y'all shouldn't have had more people.
And it's funny that somebody wouldn't have called and said, hey, everything is getting out of control here. We need more help, you know?
Yep.
With that many kids, I know
Well,
I would have called for help.
they got like, in school, they got like two teachers per class of 30.
Yeah. Like with that
It,
many, you can't keep control of that many, even if it's 4 or 5 or even 6 sites. So it sounds like the park is kind of sketchy on things, you know,
I don't
trying
know.
to keep their a low profile.
Tell you, I got questions. I got questions.
Because yeah, well, I'm a Scorpio too. Like I'd be flutter buying everybody's campsite too because I go shopping and before you know it, I'm talking to the guy who's checking out beside me, and my husband's going, "We gotta go! Quick, giving him a borscht recipe." Like really? Because Scorpios are like that, and like I'm always suspicious, you know.
Yeah,
So, and if
I'm
one girl said she was driving, no, she wasn't driving, she was in the passenger seat. Well, why would you come out? Or maybe she said, oh, I don't know anymore. Now I'm getting more
that's
confused.
that's the same one that would talk about Kylie in the past tense. Oh, she wanted to go to this college and she loved to play the music. She loved to
Oh,
listen to music and dance. Like, why is it was and not is? Do you know something?
oh, that's yeah.
The
That's
only
even
one,
more. Yeah, that
the only
when
one that even
somebody talked, I don't think she liked her. Sorry, that's my impression.
the only one that really had any besides mom that had any kind of a reaction towards this was that the boyfriend, ex-boyfriend Jagger. That was
Oh,
the
geez.
only one out of the kids that had some kind of like reaction to Kylie being found passed away.
Oh,
So I
this
don't know.
sounds so sad.
Yeah, but I don't.
All
I
these
mean, being
kids
so
pass
sad.
away.
I pray to God it's a real. I mean, like we're like so. Either the cops have some knowledge of this and just like overlook the boat purposely, or last week sometime somebody sneaked out there and put the car and Kylie in the water.
You
Like, I
know
mean,
what? I was just thinking this, you know. What if these bunch of idiots thought, oh, let's be cool and roll a car down into the river, you know? And not realizing that she's in the
she was in
car?
it. Well, I mean, the car. They said the car wasn't neutral because if it was in drive, you wouldn't be able to push it. If it was in
Right.
park, you wouldn't be able to push it.
So, but that would mean somebody would have had to have put it in neutral instead of in drive.
Hence, the window was
And
broken.
who would leave, yeah, and who would leave your car in neutral, right?
Facts.
I know you and your husband wouldn't do that at a park.
Well, I mean, I know my husband wouldn't,
Like,
but I've been known to do some stupid
yeah,
shit.
I I gotta tell you, I'm still freaked out about. your froggy or your dog eating the froggy.
It's fine. Yeah, I kind of had a little
So,
heart attack over it too. I was like, oh my
I
god, what
bet
is it?
you. Yeah. So she didn't get sick the next day. Okay, good. I was praying for her. Is that when is she around there, or is that her down there?
Hey, wake up! Hey, wake
Wake
up!
up!
Hey, wake up!
Oh,
She's like, no, you got that camera on me. Get the camera off me. She cannot
that's
stand the
like
camera.
my Yorkie does the same. He won't go in front of it either. So, but
She's
I really like talking to you because you're like me. You're always thinking like, and then plus you don't like onions and I like onions. So, so, but
not that I don't like them. Well, out all these years, no, I don't like them. I'm allergic to them.
oh, I see. Yeah, well, I was telling my husband,
Yeah.
you after we're talking to Dippy, I got to go and get some sauerkraut for the next time we have hamburgers and hot dogs. So, but
There you are.
that's weird.
You're there for a minute.
It makes me.
Goes up.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people. How big is this? How big is this trailer park to have that many people? Like,
Campground?
did it? Does it give
It's a
you the
campground.
acreage of it? Yeah. Oh, a campground. That's even
And
smaller.
there's 154 regular campsites, which would be like a family of 4 to, I think they said 4 to 8.
Yeah.
And then you got the group site, which holds 20, maybe 30 people. And then you
So,
got Sense for Sense, which that
so what? Then where would all the vehicles would have been, and how did they get there?
I think
Like
it was
there would have been a
10.
lot of cars. That's so strange, eh? I wonder if it was a girl who didn't like her, because to not have any emotion. Girls are catty, eh? Boys, not so much.
Yeah, no. Her best friend didn't even have any kind of feeling towards. She was just like, never.
Yeah. Maybe she's scared to say anything. Too close to it.
Well, I hope that would
That's
be it,
too
but
bad. Yeah. That's too bad.
it just
I'm
doesn't
so
make any
sorry to
sense.
hear that. Well, at least they found her, It's not like
And
summer.
another question: so, if this whole thing is made, maybe there's a body in the car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too.
We don't know.
Maybe I wonder if she's a runaway. Hmm.
Hey,
Oh,
brainworms, how are you, sweetheart? I don't know. I mean, it's really confusing. Like,
okay. How old was she? Is she? Was she?
she was 16, but if you look at them, sure, she looks older than 16. See, they they showed a bunch of like mixed pictures. You can clearly look at her face and tell her face is in different stages. Some she had like
Yeah.
more of a baby face, and then some. I mean, if there are her pictures all from now, then she went from a really healthy girl to a girl on some kind of drug, because the difference of her face in the pictures, her face slimmed down some. It was just weird.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's
Oh.
real, and it turned out to be a hoax. The whole case.
Oh, wouldn't that be horrible? If it's a hoax, at least get it out. Stop it now before it gets worse. If
And then
she's a runaway, look for
if that's the
attention.
case, then where does that leave us with? If that's the
Or is
case,
she
where does that leave us
staying?
with Summer's case?
Yeah. Summer's case. See, I've always had my. Was it true that there were monkeys on that? Monkeys in there on that case? That somebody said that there were.
No.
Somebody had let loose monkeys there. I always thought myself that she was picked up by a bear. Because if she was picked up by a bear with her size, a bear could snap her easily and then take her away without even leaving any bloodshed. So, but that's my feelings.
I mean, that could
Or
be a theory, but I don't know. So you know what? And I'm very to see where this case goes when Don gets out of jail.
Yeah. How much time does he have left to go?
He gets out at the end of October, like the 29th. So another month.
Oh,
Because today's what, the 29th? Exactly. He has a month from 2 months from today.
see, with him going, well, you know this too, with him being a Scorpio, right? And him going up to her with her neck, like, trying to strangle her. He's trying to squeeze whatever knowledge she's got in her to tell him right now, what the hell do you know, girl? Right? Don't you think?
I don't know. He gives me that vibe like he's very shady and sketchy. Like I just get
Yeah.
like I'm never gonna say that he done something he didn't do. It's just not me. I'm not a blame on somebody unless I have the evidence in front of me that he did do it. Now, as far as the essay, we know we know it and his sister because he admitted to that, but they were both kids then, so we can't really say SA because
That
one was just learning and the other one done a
that
box
that
for
was learned behavior. That was learned behavior because somebody did something to them, because that's
Yes,
happened
exactly.
to me.
So that's how it starts.
So evil touched.
That's how it's
Evil touched them, but it doesn't mean I think with him leaving when Benny got there, when him taking off, and if she actually had like a picture of the kids on the car seat whenever he would fool around with other women, that really would bother me too. Like, why stay in a place where, like, when she went to the motel rooms with Benny and the pool and stuff, she was like she was living in a castle. Like when she was at the motel, because of where she lived in was, good Lord, like just the bathroom itself. I always thought they should check underneath the bathroom if
well,
it
that wasn't that
whatever
one hasn't.
bathroom.
Yeah,
because
they did so much and tore up so much shit. Kim, that by the time we actually seen what the inside of the house looked like, between giving them shit, EBI, and them going in there destroying shit, because they don't clean up after they tear the shit apart. They leave it there.
yeah, yeah,
So it's like, they're like, they're gonna come in and destroy your house and expect you to clean it back up. Like, she lost her daughter. She can't find her daughter. Her sons have just been took. Her and her husband
yeah.
are like toxic as toxic can be. You know,
Oh yeah.
and they're for a
To
reason.
me, yeah.
It
To me, it seemed like,
they
and when
gotta love each other.
he laughed about her falling down the stairs. Like, I've fallen down the stairs too, like at my mom and dad's place all the time. That's why we don't have
I've fallen
stairs
stairs.
here,
I've fallen upstairs.
Me too.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, I fell
it's just
upstairs. My husband thinks it's funny as hell. My husband thinks it's hilarious.
see, it's the
I
same
am
thing here.
klutz.
We don't do stairs well.
I am a klutz. I'm not ashamed.
Ooh.
I mean, I'll trip over thin air. I promise you.
Oh my God, you're making me laugh. Because I'm the same way.
Yeah,
like, if there's something, we have one step that's between our bedroom and the entranceway where you can hear my husband coming in and out.
yeah.
That little step, I'll tell you, it's taken me out a couple of times, and you never know. Like, boom.
My part would
So
be
it's
not
like,
trying to walk up or to come. It'd be forgetting it's there, and that's me tripping. Like, I'll forget it's there and walk so damn fast, and that's what
I've
happened
done
to me
that.
on that step.
I've done that a couple of times, missed it, and all of a sudden, boom, you're on one knee, and your knee's all bloody, and all of a sudden he looks at you and goes, "What'd you do?" "Oh, I missed this step."
Peace.
So, show me how long your hair is this time. The freaking woman.
I haven't cut it.
Oh my God.
It's just
Did
really
you ever try the
today.
coconut oil? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all curly.
Yeah, it's like curly. It's all knotted, so I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, me too. I got my little
It
hair
looks like I did up and
But I'm glad you were on. I was waiting to see if you'd let me chat too. I didn't see that you had the stream. Where did the other lady go?
she's probably dealing with her kids. She's got lots of them.
Oh wow. Then we aren't going to talk about it because I don't.
He tends to like. She had, her youngest. If he finds with me, the phone's gonna be took.
Oh, look
He
how
won't let
beautiful
her
it
talk. He gotta talk to me.
is.
I love her son.
Oh, look how nice it is. You have a natural curl. You have beautiful hair, girl. So, and your baby
You're so
sleeps with you, and mine's over here sleeping. So, where's your hubby today? At work?
No, he's actually off today. They said, "Oh wow, you're giving yourself a day off." He said, "Yeah." He deserves no. The job he's doing, well, that the owner, he had a death in the toe. He said, "I'm gonna just take a week off or so, and then when you guys are ready, I'll come back."
Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah.
I said, oh, nice. That's a little bit better.
So, well, at least we sound a little bit the same.
Worms, are you in here?
Pardon? Yeah, Brainword.
Oh no,
Is she still
Brainwords
here?
had asked a question, but I didn't know if she was still here or not.
That's what, if it's a hoax. I wonder if it's a hoax. Where could she be hiding if it's a hoax?
So this is what I think of Summer's case.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if they, when it first started, if they were just like thinking that it was just going to be around their county, their area, but I don't think they realized it was viral. So what if, they did it just for something around, Rogersville or Kingsport or whatever, but after it's so big, they were just like, fuck, they didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Because now TBI was involved in shit.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why there's to give. There's no answers to give. There's been no updates. The only thing that they have would be the CPS case. And I don't know why everybody thinks they lawyered up. You have to have a lawyer for CPS. You have to. Because it's family court regardless. So, and then of course Don's going to have a lawyer because he had to go to court. He had DUI. He has to have, but Candace doesn't have a lawyer for anything else. And once CPS case is done, that lawyer's done. She don't have him no more either.
And though everybody that got Dawn driving drunk that time, he took the bottle with him to keep the alcohol away from her. So her drinking whiskey.
But he still drove. That was powerful.
Yeah.
Fucking putting more flames on a fire. No, fuel to the fire. But, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I believe, and if she, wherever Summer may be, I believe maybe the sheriff's department had something to do with her gone missing. Because they did come out with all them indictments after Summer went missing. Right after Summer went missing. It was like within the next week or so. Maybe she got in the way or something.
Weren't they?
And they didn't realize it was as big as it did. Why didn't they check any of the family members in Wisconsin? They intimidate them. Nobody in Wisconsin was asked any questions. Just people in Utah, and didn't ask Wisconsin one question. Nobody in Wisconsin one question.
And then all her pictures too are so, like, they're not. The pictures are, if I had a camera, and I have a kid around, there's gonna be a lot of pictures of the kids, like, I don't think Jose
she has a good amount of pictures of that. Yeah, the oldest one, he wasn't very many of the pictures. I don't think he was picture being took. I don't think he liked his picture being took, honestly. And you got to remember, for 3 months, he was with Don in Utah. He wasn't there when they went to Gatlinburg, or they went to, I think it was Gatlinburg. But when they went and done like all the fun stuff you see them taking the pictures in, if he wasn't there, it's because he was with Don. For some reason why Don took him. And there's that thing going around where he might have touched another little kid, which I don't believe none of it, because nothing ever came of that. Like nothing. They were like, oh, I'll take him away, and then it went away. The parents weren't going to care no more. No, come on, give me a break. And as far as essay towards the kids by Don, no, I don't think he's ever done anything like that to the kids either.
And plus,
and mental abuse, definitely. most
Yes.
definitely. I don't see the physical abuse side of it.
No. And then plus with her being his only girl, that would be his baby girl. And I can remember bathing with my kids until they figured out, and like my husband and I would share shower at the same time with the kids, and then you take it until the kid noticed, like, okay, how come you don't have one and daddy does, and why did you break yours off? Like, and you go, okay, it's time to stop bathing with the kids, because all of a sudden they notice the difference. Because you can't let them run around the house when you're in the shower.
I never had an issue with.
Because my redhead, good Lord, what he would
do. That was my daughter taking a bath with her dad around years old. But like it would be like, here, wash your daughter while you're in the shower, and then when he's done, you gave her back to me. It's not. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
like,
I don't know why everybody made a big deal of
here, do her. Yeah, or here, do them. Here, get them, wash them while you're in there, and then pass the kid back out. And then you take them, like, get them.
As for Jada, the shower together, if she wasn't in the house, inside that house, she would have never known. So that's a lie right there. Good morning, OG. How are you doing, my beautiful?
Hi, GM. Oh, Mother Goose. Hi, I've seen you before.
Oh, you're fine, sweetheart. As long as you're feeling okay, that's all that matters to me, love.
I'm glad you're letting me stand and sit and talk with you, because you're making me think of. Do you think Jody Sue or Jody, whatever that knows anything? Why does Benny keep
great today? Like I'm just kind of confused with. I'm good. What?
I'm doing good, Mother.
Why does Benny what?
Why does Benny keep going on about Jody Sue Brown all the time? I'm wondering.
I don't.
Because I don't think she had anything to do with it. Oh, neither do I.
I don't talk to none of them no more. Like Benny, Pendar, none of them. I don't talk to any of them.
Oh, well, the only one I talk to is Pendar. So
I don't have a problem with anybody, but just I don't talk to none of them.
Yeah.
They all have. But yeah, like I don't know why any of the creators do what or any of the other creators do. Like I am nothing like the other creators. I really am not. And
well, that's why I like you, especially watching you do the work, but working on that deck you were building that day.
Oh,
and somebody was trying to clone you.
I always get cloned. I don't know why. I guess my friend said, "Oh, you're popular now because you got cloned." I was like, "Gee, thanks."
No, you know what everybody's doing now? They're giving me wrenches, so then when I go into their channels, I'm not. They can tell it's me instead of being not cloned. So it looks like if I don't have a wrench in the channel, that's not me.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know when if it's you or not you.
Yeah.
I pay attention to the way people talk.
Yeah, well,
and I can tell
that's what my lady said the other day.
If you started hello and you started talking crap, then I know it's not you, definitely, because you have never.
No,
never worry about that.
I'd never talk crap about you.
See, I don't really get the trolls and stuff like that in my life.
No.
Why? They don't say nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's where I've been. The last one, I ended up making over my 500 subs now. Now I got to teach everybody how to do baking stuff. The next time I'm going to do a baked Alaska online. Make a cake and do the ice cream and then the meringue that you put on, and then you torch it.
Oh,
So,
cool.
and then I
That
got,
sounds
yeah. And then I was thinking, for Halloween, do sponge toffee, and then you can dip it in chocolate, and then this way you can give this out to kids.
ooh.
Because it's nice and when it's good too. I could all of a sudden you make your syrup.
That sounds like way too much work.
Oh no, it's not. It's really easy. All you do is you let it bubble, 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 and then you take your pot off the stove, and then you add your baking soda, and then it'll poof up really, really big, and then you pour it in your pan, and then you let your pan sit. And I put it in steel pans, and then all of a sudden when you're done, you just hit the pan and it breaks into pieces. So then I take it after it cools, and then I dunk it in chocolate like a crispy or a crunchy bar. And then I'll bake it and give out that for Halloween. And then they get bubbles too, because I like giving out bubbles, are the best. So I'm going to take a puff. So I don't smoke online, so I'm going to close my thing and I'll get me quiet so you don't see me take a puff. So I wish I knew how to put like a nice little emoji facing thing on there. Look how curly your hair is. Oh my God.
This stupid thing. Normally it doesn't do this unless I'm trying to share screen, like bring up pictures and shit. OG, are you still
but it
here,
looks
love?
beautiful.
Thank you.
I'll stop talking so she can stop talking. Do you want me to leave off the
Oh, you're
the stream?
fine, love. Kimmy, I don't have no
Okay.
issues with you, honey. I would never kick you off if you're, as long as you're being respectful and talking nice.
I see
don't
Mother
with
Goose
anybody
talk.
coming in my life. I don't like the bashing, and I don't like
Oh no.
the drama that people like, why can't people get along with everybody?
Yeah.
Like,
Can I
don't have
ask
a
what
problem.
that? Oh, they're waking up, smoking a cig. Oh, okay. She's here.
I gotta go to the store and get 6. I am out of 6. I have one cigarette left that I've been smoking on. No,
You
she
know what I
doesn't have
want
to
to
leave.
do?
Okay.
I
She can stay
want
as
to
long
get
as
my hair cut. My hair cut like Joan Jett. Remember Joan Jett? Or are you too young
Oh,
too?
the feathered hair look.
Yeah.
No, I know how to get it.
Yeah, get it all spiked and get my hair. I'm thinking about maybe I will get it dyed instead of keeping it gray, so I don't look so old.
Nah. Gray, your hair is distinguished. It doesn't make you look old. It makes you have wisdom. You do have wisdom. I just wish I could
I
take
want
my
to look
own
like.
advice. I've got like little gray hairs, and as soon as I can see it, I'll pull it, yank it out.
I don't have that much hair where I can pull it out.
I don't care how big it is. It could be like really, really small, and I see it, and I'm just like yanking it. It's so funny.
I don't know. I'm what color? I was thinking about like either the dark brown. I wouldn't go black because I'd look too freaky. But
See, I
I'm
love the
not.
black in my hair, but everybody says I look real golf. Or as my mom would say, Night of the Living Dead. She's like, because you were
Yeah.
just too white for the black. I love the black though.
Yeah.
See, I have black in my hair right now, but it's the underlay. It's not my whole hair.
Yeah.
I have burnt and black on the bottom, but it's wearing out.
Yeah.
It's about time to get it redone again because I got it done in June.
Yeah, because the last time we were talking, you had just got it done.
Yeah, I got
And
it done for summer's visual.
I just wish we could find out what happened to her,
Just something like we can have theories and speculations on the case all day long, and at the end of the day, we still don't know shit.
Yeah. And then the 3 boys by themselves alone,
Yeah.
me and my husband.
And then you got that stupid phone call that came into Benny in April from that dumb bitch talking about what happened supposedly to Summer, and that the little boy is traumatized. That's so crazy because if you look at the pictures after Summer went missing, there is nothing wrong with that little boy's face. Like, he does not look like he's seen something that would kill him for the rest of his life, traumatize him.
Yeah.
It's just crazy
that
people come up with shit.
Say that the boys saw something. If the boys saw something, they would have said something by now. Or they would have had her.
Everybody's pissed that they're not getting arrested. Well, what are you going to arrest them for?
Yeah. They don't have nothing on them.
You can't get arrested for nothing. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what the hell? Do you guys even use your brain at all? Does it register when you think about when shit comes out of your mouth? Does it register in your head first? Like, why aren't they got arrested yet? The fuck you want them to be arrested for?
Well, the only thing that they said that they were going to go was they had the house had to be fixed, right? Because of the drainage.
It was getting fixed in the beginning anyway. I don't know how much is done now. But I think the main things that they said they wanted fixed is fixed.
Yeah. So
I think that's not accurate, but I think everything that needs to be fixed is fixed.
I wonder, do they still have...
I agree with you, Mother. OG, I agree with you 100%. Sorry, Kimmy.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe with that what she put too. I think a lot of it was made up.
Like, oh my God, it just. I always wondered how everybody's thoughts and views would be after the year mark. Do they still think the same thing they thought in the beginning? Or did they listen to all the shit that was spewed out within the last year and go with that gut? Like, do people still think she's alive? Or do they think now that she passed away? Do the people that thought the parents did something in the beginning think that they didn't do nothing now? Do the ones that thought they didn't do nothing then still think that now, or do they have the opposite? Like, I people's I can't even talk. What people's new
Mother Goose said
whatever on the case would be like.
Mother Goose said the same thing.
That's what I said.
Can't wait till see what's happening when Dawn gets out. The same thing. So that's what I didn't know he was going to be getting out that soon.
Yeah, Mama Pam.
So
yeah.
Does he get to go back where?
Yeah, he goes back.
Does he get to go back? Okay. Hi, Mama Pam, too. Or no, I don't call her Mama Pam. Hi, Pamela. Sorry.
That's my lovey. I
So,
love me some Miss Pam.
no, yeah. Pam and I get along. It's I just get scared where her and Griff is where those ghosts are with him in his heart. I
Yeah,
don't want a ghost to go in there and with him
yeah.
because with me
He
my
worries
itchy
me.
witchy stuff and all.
He worries me a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. Because when I see him when he gets upset and his face goes red, it's like, please don't get upset.
I'm like, I'll sit in the chat, and be like, "Oh man, down, old man, calm down."
Yeah. Yeah. And I do the
Or I'll
same
text
thing,
him.
and he'll get mad at me because I'll say you're yelling, and he'll say I'm not yelling. Yes, you are, but you are. Your face is getting red. Don't get red, right, Pamela?
Yeah, if he
Am
doesn't
I
listen
saying
to
it
me
right?
in the chat, I'll get over on my phone and I'll start texting him and be like, "Calm down, man. Calm down, old man." He'll be like, "Dippy, I love you," but I'm not even responding to that. I'm right.
I
I'm like, "You
know.
stubborn
He's the same.
asshole man." He's so
Yo, that's
stubborn.
what happens on my channel.
I
Coming
love him
over.
to pieces. He has such a good heart.
Well,
He does. He really does have a good.
he
Means
looks.
well. It's just
My son looks.
everybody has
Yeah.
a big bear. He's a big
See,
teddy bear.
some people will tell me what not to like him, but I've always got along well with Griff and
Love.
Miss Pamela,
Can I
and
say something?
I know they have problems with 4 people, and they're not going to make me not like Griff and Pamela. That's just the way it is. Like,
Yeah. I say don't allow people to pick and choose your friends. You like, honey, don't nobody to tell you no different. If you like somebody,
Yeah.
then you like them. Don't let somebody else persuade you not
Yeah.
to like them because they don't like them.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said, well, Pamela and Griff gave me the chance to have a voice on YouTube by allowing me to come up on their channel. And that's where with well, both of them saying that he had known at one time, and a chimp are so strong. Like that woman that had her chimp and it went after that lady and ripped her face off and everything. Oh, he's here. See, speak of the devil. He's trolling his wife.
Speak of the devil when he pops in.
Yeah,
What
we
you doing,
both
old
said
man?
it. See,
How
we're
you feeling
Scorpio.
today?
The same thing. Oh no, he's here. No, nobody's here.
Don't say that.
Oh, why,
How
your
are you,
dog will get
Greg?
up too?
Well, I'm glad you trolled her in here.
Yeah, she's being good, and I think I'm being good too, and
You are.
she's being good too. I think.
I'm always good.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for that. Oh,
Good at it.
that grossed me out though. That when your dog ate a frog.
Oh, you were. He was in her. He was under her account. He was. She wasn't in here. It was him.
Oh. Oh.
Well, at least you heard everything. Anyway,
Yeah.
you know that.
Well,
Stubborn ass old man.
I don't. Oh yeah. Well, that's why I tell him. Like,
Okay, love.
Please, your face is getting red. Don't stop. Ah, take a breath. Ooh. Because
It
I'm
does
so
scare.
scared of where it was. I'm seeing it,
It
looking
does
where.
scare the hell out of me.
Oh, he's reading lips. Oh, because because of him being where ghosts are, I don't trust ghosts. I've seen ghosts do stuff. And then after Bob and Lori doesn't like me anymore, oh well. So, and then me going away for a month in the
I don't
men's.
think it. I don't think it's not that they don't like you, sweetheart. It's just because they feel like you're you're believing what other people are saying. That's what they
No,
feel.
uh, I'm not going to say nothing because
Okay,
I
I mean,
called them.
I'm not trying to bring the drama over here either. I was just giving you my opinion of the out view on it.
No, well,
But then again, really
you
too
can't
last week, so I really don't know exactly what's going on right now. So
see, ever
scratch my
since I
elbow.
went to in hospital, um, and being a month in there because of all the trash that was going on, and with the medication that they've got me on, what I had called Bob and Lori the day he had just got there that weekend. So they know a lot more than people know or are saying. So it doesn't matter what they say about me. It's if they keep talking about me, it's wrong because I'm not watching them. I delete. My doctor had me
I
delete
know.
every channel that was like bad. So
And I understand completely, but like I'm not trying to get in the mix because I have no idea really what is going on. I'm just looking from my point of view of being in there listening. It's more that they're worried about the way some people have done you in the past, and now they're acting like they've never done nothing at all, and they're worried that you're believing everything that people are telling you. In fact, it may not all be true. That's what I get out of it. I'm not saying that's it, and I'm not saying it isn't it, but that's what I understand out of it. But like, I don't know if I'm true. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know exactly what the fuck everybody's talking about. I'm just going on what I hear. So I mean, like, that's why I've never talked to you about it because one, it's not my business. Two, I don't want you to be mad at me for listening to what they say, and I don't want them to get mad at me for. I'm not gonna play them games. I'm not gonna run back and tell them what you say, and I'm not gonna run back and tell you what they say. It's half the fucking time I couldn't tell you to remember. I'm just saying,
so
like,
I
but wouldn't do it anyway.
don't watch them
Welcome back.
anymore. My doctor said because of
All
the
right.
fact that of that I don't watch them. So
Well, and that's all on you. If your doctor says not to watch any triggering channels, don't watch them by all means.
yeah, yeah,
If that's what he says to do, then do that because you don't need to go fall back in that position you were in.
yeah, yeah.
You
Because
know,
I don't want to be on that ward again for 31 days walking around where people are getting locked in behind a friggin' it doesn't matter.
yeah.
So
Give me a second, Kim.
okay. I'm going to smoke some stuff. I'll be right back, too.
All right, I am so sorry. I had to go check on my other dog.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke something first.
I thought I turned my damn computer off, the picture off. Oh, my living room smells so pretty. I love the smell of that.
I should let you go, Dippy.
Come on, what's up?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, I'm not going to make you stay.
Okay, it's going to leave for a bit, and I'll come back later.
But I enjoyed your conversation today. I definitely enjoyed the conversation with you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for coming. Okay. So, I've written down some questions. This is what I want. This is something that I was watching the conference when they first found me. At the end of it, he said the Nevada County Sheriff and Placer County Sheriff offices have one of the biggest clues to their investigation. One of their clues to the investigation, shouldn't have that been the biggest clue to their investigation? And they expect a lot of heavy stuff to come from this investigation. What does that mean? They expect a lot of heavy stuff to come from this investigation. Hey, Lori. So, the two questions have been aggravating me for the last 3 days now. And then, yeah, like, why is her and her car one of the biggest clues to? No, Pam wasn't in here. Griff accidentally came in under her name. Because we were here talking to her, thinking it was her anyway. And it was actually him. Yeah, Brainworms was in here. But I guess she found. What do you mean with Ekmel? What do you mean, do I know what happened with him? Okay, so like I was saying early in my live, something is really weird. People that inserted themselves in this case. Like, I'm not a big Ryan Upchurch fan by no means. And he's good at what he's doing for when he picks his cases. He does really do pretty good. I can't get. Oh my God, this stupid ass computer, man. Oh my. It does not like me. And I've been trying to get rid of that for like a minute now. Who's still in here? Okay, Brainworms is back. Lori, you still in here? I know Griff went already. Kimmy left. I think Lori. My laptop sucks. Crap. Went outside with my dog, and my husband mowed some yesterday, last night. Fresh grass, boy, attacked my nose. My sinuses are killing me. I think I did it again. Oh, God. Nobody was locked. No, because it said block this. Put timer. Put user into timeout on YouTube. It wouldn't say that if she was blocked. Oh, oh shit. Okay, I fixed it. She's unblocked. I can't believe I did that. And then I sit here and call her name. Well, if she'll respond. Yeah, I've been messaging her. Oh my God. I gotta go to the store. I gotta get my husband up and motivated so we can go to the store. We need cigarettes. Hold on now. All right, I'm back. I did, but nobody's talked in Discord in a minute unless I'm unseen in there. Lori, I haven't seen Lori say anything in there since the second. In there on Discord, she hasn't responded. And she can't be mad. The thing was freezing up. I didn't did it honestly. Oh Lord, let's listen to what Harsh has got to say, shall we?
Chris Allen from StreamYard. The opening, which is now available only on the business plan. Everyone, I hope you're all well. So look, kind of what we feel could have happened in the Charlie Rodney case. There's a lot of people who feel that, look, she was part of a ritualistic and gargoyles. You know, we've had them people already, the people who, you know, they send your email. So it matters. Sure. Look, any people who, you know, they're set on the fact this was just simply an accident. Kylie had a food too much, jumped in the car, did when she should have zagged, so on. And lessons feel that Kylie was let down by her friends. Maybe she was. I certainly feel that she was. Whatever happened, I feel that she was lens. Then we've got people who have to drive Kylie out of there and head to the driver. Why the driver's side window is broken, and perhaps Kylie was indeed seatbelted in the backseat. Oh yeah, we may not.
I never thought about that. That somebody was trying to drive her, and it happened when they were driving. I thought about that. See, man, Harsh be making me think sometimes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that I listen to Harsh Reality. You know, and then I listen to like Michelle. I listen to what she says, and I've been listening to Ryan at church the last month on this case only because he kind of pissed me off with Summer's case. So I try to be open-minded and listen to him on this. He did come up with a lot of good valid points. A lot. It makes you wonder what is correct in it, though. It really makes They make waffles, but we don't have no oil. Well, I can make. Yeah, I don't have oil. Anyway, why did AWP come up with that? Why did they have that statement? And then do what Harsh Reality said. And he's got a lot of info on this case. He really does. Like, he does a lot of research. But hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. So, you wonder, because like I watched the last videos Ryan Upchurch did. Now he's trying to. Maybe this whole thing was made up for clout, like GoFundMe schemes or something like that. So, it has you thinking, like, especially if you've been following him since the beginning of the case. Same thing with Harsh. Like, you can't, like, it made me go back from day one and watch all the videos. Why do you keep watching the same shit over and over again? I said, because I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. But I don't know. Yes. Oh God, he's home today. Damn it. Hold on. All right. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus Christmas. Like I said, I know I got to go to the store. I'm gonna end this, but I'll come back later. I'm gonna get some more questions together, and OG, you know what time is good for you to go back, so that way you can come back in. Okay. And later. Bye.